In this video, we're going to go over how to do a sound check for the performing musician for the audience. So what that means, this is going to be what the audience is listening to. So the first thing is you want to make sure that the main speakers are not muted and that the fader is all the way at the 0 point, which is right there at that line. Okay, you want to make sure the sends on fader button is not blinking, because sends on fader affects the monitor mix, which we don't want to mess around with. Okay, so now over on the left, we have these different buttons. You only need to concern yourself with the top two, bus 1 through 8, which is all of your instruments, and bus 9 through 16, which is all of the microphones. So if you know that the performer is going to be performing today with a guitar, you want to make sure the guitar is unmuted. And with a vocal microphone 2, then you want to make sure vocal mic 2 is unmuted. If somebody is going to be using the wireless microphone for announcements, then when they're about to speak through that, you want to make sure that's unmuted and that the fader is at a comfortable level. And same thing when somebody is using the headset mic, you want to make sure that that is unmuted. However, if somebody is not using a microphone, it's best to just have them muted so that they don't have any extra sound coming up. Okay, so now that you've selected the microphones that are going to be used for the day, now you want to load a preset for the performer. So what you do, let's just say that Joe is the one that's going to be performing, and we already set up the sound to work with Joe's voice and his guitar. So what you're going to do is, if he was going to be using microphone 2, you'll go to select for that particular microphone, and you're going to go over to the screen. You're going to go to library, and then the button that says load preset, you're going to scroll that all the way down to like the 70s and 80s. Okay, where you'll see Joe mic 2. Now what you'll do is this button, once you're all set, you'll press it in and it will ask you, do you want to load this? Cancel is this one, confirm is this one. Now watch what happens to mic 2 once I load that preset. See how that just moved? What that did is that just remembered all of the settings that we had for Joe's microphone previously. Now if we want to load his guitar, we'll go back to channels 1 through 8 where the instruments are. We'll hit select on the guitar channel, and then we'll go back to the screen and we'll load Joe's guitar, load preset, confirm, and you'll see again it will move to the previous setup preset. Now, while this is happening live, there's a performer performing live. The last thing that you can do is add some effects while the music is happening. So to do that, you're going to go to bus 9 through 16, and then these first 3 purple ones are reverbs and delay, and you can turn those up to about the 0 point, or maybe even a little less. What this does is it just adds some air to the vocals and the guitar so that it fills the room, but even more importantly, for the people listening on the live stream, it makes the sound quality a lot better. However, make sure that when somebody is not performing and they're using just the standard talking mics like the headset mic, you do not want these effects on at all. Okay, so that is how to do sound check for the house for performers, and there you go.